And again, for those who came later, we don't need to use a spatula, we just use this to scoop it out. And this is again this is a really nice solid, so it's easy to do that. There are some other materials that we have that may be more of a challenge. Then I think we have a sheet that actually shows you the level of solvent you need to put in here. Is it over on that side? I'll bring it out here, but I'll just show you. So here's our solvent, deuterated chloroform.
Do we use different solvents than we are?
This is, initially all of us are going to try, unless I let you know differently, all of us are going to try this solvent first, deuterated chloroform. So, what you should notice here is that you do not have to try to lean this like that to stop it from dripping, because it's not really dripping a whole lot, okay? You do not for sure want to get the solvent into the tube, into the pipette bulb, because it's going to start dissolving the bulb, and that would contaminate the solvent, of course. So a little bit of drips ain't gonna hurt anyone. Just make sure it doesn't get on your skin. And if it does get on your skin, wash it out right away and you'll be good. So, you need a steady hand for this. What you notice is that I'm not touching the pipette and the tube. Yep, that's enough. So because I did not touch the pipette and the tube, I can put this back in here. If I did touch the pipette to the tube, it's not a terribly big deal. We just have to use a new pipette, put it in here, get a new pipette.
So we have to drip it into the NMR tube?
Drip it into the NMR tube.
How much margin of error do they have with the high?
So this is probably even a little bit higher than it should be. We definitely don't want to get to half. We don't want to get here either. So as close as possible, let's see.
Yeah, just go find Murray and measure it against his knuckle.
I have an illustration, a diagram that you could actually measure this against.
Well, I guess that's like the actual line, but how much can we fail on either side before we're unacceptable?
Like I said, you don't want to get up to here. You probably don't want to get up to there. So maybe 1 or 2 little milliliters or something. Okay, so we need to shake this
Oh, we get to put
to
a
make
little
it
cap
dissolve
on
really
it.
well. These are the caps.
Ooh, we get our own cap.
Then I need a
Marker.
marker. Does anybody have a marker, a Sharpie?
Murray needs a marker.
In the other room is
That's
I
very
know.
poetic.
Okay, I'll be back.
Murray is going to get a marker or Sharpie. Murray will return soon with a marker.
no, I haven't. Yes, no,
I thought you had snacks and wine.
yeah, I'm glad you had to come here.
Hey, you're not wearing eye protection.
I know. I have eyes of steel. I don't need it.
Set up our
Okay, so
number.
we do have caps like this where you could see Brandon put a code of his product on here. You could see this. On black on black, you can't. So for these, you'll probably have to put the code maybe up here. So what's your, well, we could go
Mr.
with your
Suicide.
name and 1 for like product 1,
AC1.
AC1.
What happens if someone else takes our code? Like think
Are we
about-
gonna make sure that that doesn't happen?
Oh, do we have to like look at the codes above and make sure that we're not copying anyone?
Is there that likelihood of that happening?
Totally. Everything that can go wrong does go wrong. That's just life.
Okay.
Murphy's Law.
Sure.
Okay, so AC1, that's yours. And so then, you guys have a pen? Somebody has to have a pen.
I got a pen.
Okay, so now you get to write your name, the code, the solvent that you use, and the date. Okay? So I need, while he's doing that, I need one that is a liquid. Okay. So, so the solvent is CdCl3. CdCl3. Yep, and today's date. All right, so these that are looking like, viscous molasses, like you said, type, we could probably get away with scraping a little bit with the NMR tube as well with this. If this were like a true, nicely flowing liquid, then you could use a dropper and bulb to suck it up. But how many persons is there anybody that has a true liquid? Okay. Okay, nobody has, all of them are like this?
As far as I know.
Okay, let's try. So I'm just trying to get a little bit like that. Okay, for the viscous. And for each one that has different viscosity, it might be a challenge still, but this is the general idea. Okay, this is yours. All right. And then same deal. Who here is going to become a surgeon? Nobody? Okay.
I don't want
Because
to.
as a surgeon, you need like steady hands, is what I was.
I thought they have robots for that now.
What?
A robot?
Honestly, me as a surgeon being like, I don't care if I'm like, that's not
Filmed by having formaldehyde on rotted calories for somebody.
Honestly,
Yep.
like, I like Hannah as a person. I'm just able to do it. Let's get our husbands.
So the solvent should have started, dissolving it down here, but then
She's done.
we want to shake it up. Yep. So what's your code that we want to use for this? NG1? So make sure you guys do this, pretty clear as much as possible.
I am so not happy with my class. I think I'm gonna
NG1. Okay?
I miss.
So go ahead and put your name, your code for this sample. And this again is CDCl3. So pretty much all of these are going to be, unless we come up with one of your samples that does not dissolve in chloroform, then we'll have to try a different solvent. But everybody's initially going to try chloroform. Okay? So you see the heights are pretty much the same here. I'll get you a sheet so you could take a look and measure the height by. Anybody has questions? So I think our TA is going to have the NMRs of all of your starter materials, most of them I think. So what we're going to concentrate on here is you guys working on getting your product NMR set up. Okay?